And this is from Hyderabad, where a FIR, a case has been booked against the BJP's Hyderabad candidate Madhavi Latha. She was seen, there's a video which was circulating of hers today in which she is seen asking women voters to remove their veil. And BJP Hyderabad candidates were apparently conducting some sort of a checking drive at the booths. And for this now we are being told that there is a case which has been lodged by the police in Hyderabad for against Madhavi Latha for allegedly obstructing the poll process. So that is the breaking update that we are getting. These visuals also on your screen of Madhavi Latha, the BJP's candidate in Hyderabad. Uma Sudhir back with us. Uma, take us through the details of this particular incident.
So the FIR is going to be booked. I spoke to Mr. Ronald Ross, who is the district election officer, and he said that the police will be booking a case because no candidate, neither the BJP candidate nor anyone else, in fact, has the right to lift someone else's burqa to try and check identity. If there is a suspicion, she can ask the polling officers to carry out the verification and ascertain whether the identity of the person which has been presented is true or not, whether the correct person has come to the polling booth for that or not. But this video of Madhavi Latha actually physically lifting the veil, the burqa of Muslim women who have come to the polling area and expressing doubts about the age that's been mentioned, about the identity of the people. And subsequently there's another video also that's come up where she is in fact once again threatening the polling officers, saying that if they don't do their job well, she is going to take this to the highest authorities and that she will be complaining in this particular case. This has certainly not gone well either with the community, the voters there, which is a majority of Muslim voters in that area. The videos have now gone viral as well, and perhaps will add to the narrative that Asaduddin Owaisi and AIMIM have been saying that the BJP, in that sense, they have been, Madhavi Latha in many senses, when I spoke to her as well, she felt that she could in fact get the Muslim vote because the BJP has spoken about triple talaq and about development and about jobs for the Muslim youth and development of the old city area. But this is once again bringing back that fear about someone interfering with your personal space. So while the police are booking a case right now on obstruction of poll process, it is quite likely that on a personal note there can also be a case that's booked on the right to privacy being violated. This is what a legal expert has in fact told me.
Right, Uma, stay with us. We're playing out the visuals there on the screen. At least this is part of the the videos which the police are looking at in terms of how Madhavi Latha might be allegedly obstructing the polling process which is currently underway in Hyderabad. She is, of course, the firebrand leader of the BJP, making a poll debut this time. Coming back to you, Uma, we've seen that BJP, of course, has been projecting and putting their weight behind Madhavi Latha a lot. She is challenging Asaduddin Owaisi, a four-time MP from Hyderabad. But she has also been a bit of a controversy's child in this election. Take us through that in terms of her electoral campaign this time around, leading up to this particular video now.
So if I should put it in black and white, the voting in the Hyderabad Old City constituency is happening on highly polarized grounds. If you have pockets of Hindus living there, voting will go in one direction, and the people belonging otherwise to the minority community, as we call them, but in a majority in that constituency, they are going to be voting on another line. This is what seems to be the indication from the entire campaign that was run by both the parties. Even when the Union Home Minister was there, the talk about the Muslim reservations being taken away, even though the BJP has said that it is only because the constitution does not support reservation on the basis of religion that they are opposing it. But when the language is that Muslims will no longer have the reservation, or that Muslims have taken away the reservation of the SC, ST, OBC community, and the opposite camp in fact building the opposite narrative, saying that your reservation will be taken away and be given to people who are being pitched as your opposites. So it creates those kind of divisive feelings of insecurity. That is something that has been characteristic of the campaign in the Old City area. To the credit of the BJP, if Asaduddin Owaisi or the AIMIM was always called as a B team of the BJP, by putting up a candidate like Madhavi Latha, she was not a member of the party, but she has shown a very fiery spirit, very articulate in Hyderabadi Hindi as well as in English, and she is able to campaign very very strongly, and she kind of has given a challenge to Asaduddin Owaisi in that lines. But before we wrap up from here, I must also point out that another video has come by, this one of Dharmapuri Arvind, who is in fact the MP from Nizamabad and a BJP candidate MP for Nizamabad, where again there's a minority population, and there again he's seen in that video challenging the poll officer there, and there are some Muslim women standing along, and he says, how do I know the identity of these women? Are they really the voters from this constituency or not? So a very similar issue being raked up by Mr. Dharmapuri Arvind in Nizamabad, in one of the constituencies there. In that case, of course, there is no violation in terms of trying to himself ascertain the identity. He is saying it to the poll officer. Back to you.